Fluffy butt.
Arrow?
Yeah.
No, Caleb knows. Me and Caleb know.
Big kitty. What? What are you grumbling about? Dad, why aren't you live yet? You brought these in.
Oh.
Well. It isn't Iroh. Funny that it's Iroh this week and not Toph. Usually it's Toph. We're gonna give just a couple of minutes for people to get up in here, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, enjoy our little banter and the cat that has decided that he needs to join us.
He needs attention. You were gone for a whole week.
He always needs attention. He's such a little clingy kitty. Aren't you, Iroh?
You need a kitty.
He's like, what is going on?
You jump up here and need attention. No.
What you doing, huh?
He's like, I smell fish.
It's not a fish, it's a dolphin.
It's a fish in its eyes.
You know, Tandem, I actually kind of believe you. Tandem says Palafin's going to tuck T-Tar to sleep. I believe you, but I gave Tyranitar to the person with the best luck out of our entire group in the hopes that maybe Tyranitar can at least take a knockout.
Oh, I'll take a knockout.
Yeah, well, my luck with it last.
I mean, at the very least, you have weakness on your side. Not that it matters, because you don't have the prize spirit on your side. Yeah, Iroh has decided that he's a fluffy butt and wants to be on the screen for a few minutes. So, while we're waiting for a couple people to trickle in, we'll enjoy the Iroh.
Did you like me and his comments?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Wow, Iroh, you're such a little... Yeah.
The cat.
He's like, I have
I'm just
attention.
wondering when he's gonna be like, too much attention.
Too much.
He doesn't usually get like that. Toph does, though. All right, he's got 4 people petting him. Like...
Explodes.
He's like, okay, he's like, this is the best spot. I'll just lay here forever. We'll have to put you on your bed here in a moment, Iroh.
Which one?
Go on, you.
He's like, no, I don't want to go to bed. I want attentions.
So, obviously, Tandem's got a good, strong opinion on who's going to win this particular matchup. If you are joining us, which deck do you think is going to rock the other's world?
Dolphin.
Is Tyranitar going to absolutely rock to Palafin's world, or Palafin
or shock?
Send Tyranitar to the bottom of the sea?
I mean, I could rock and shock your world.
Yeah, sure.
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Look, it's the first electric Tyranitar that we've had since Delta.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Tyranitar is a lightning Pokemon, so
Wow. Licking the
Well,
deck
actually, if you
box.
count
no, he was
my
licking his paw.
Oh.
Sniffing the deck box, but licking his paw.
I'm gonna knock you out with a B barrel.
That would be
Do it.
That's the coin flip too, right?
Yeah.
Palafin does go burr. Who saw last week's was it last week's bonus video?
Yeah, because it was pre-recorded, remember?
Yeah. Well, Palafin was supposed to go. No, it was the main video of last week.
Yeah, it was the pre-recorded one.
Yeah. That was
Because it was you and me.
yeah, that one was brutal. You're so sweet, bro.
I saw it.
He
I
just
saw-
wants to be helped. He does not want to go down. You're a cleany kitty today, bro.
Just today.
Fair. He's especially clingy. How's that? Okay, let's.
Although we can say he did not throw up this year.
No, he didn't.
Last year,
Last year he was so
threw up.
upset. He kept throwing out the whole time I was gone.
Oh.
Although he did keep coming back in here and crying.
Yeah, this year. My sister sent me a text message like, Ira just goes into your room and cries.
What's that?
He's daddy's kitty, okay? Alright.
Yeah, I have your other cat.
I know. Yeah, she loves you.
Literally, we get back here,
Mm.
like after like the airport and all that.
Mhm.
We come in. Ira immediately goes over to him. Toph sees my legs and is like meow 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 meow, and it comes like straight from underneath the table straight to me. Just
Uh-huh.
bypasses him. Doesn't even say hi.
Yep.
It's like,
That's
yeah, I
fair
don't care
enough,
about
so.
you. I want him.
That's
All right, let's go ahead and get started on these deck profiles so we can get started on the stream. We have a 3-1 split of the Finitons. So one with the extra HP, 90 HP, and then one copy of the one with Courageous Evolution. It's only got 50 HP, but this is a super good effect. Courageous Evolution says, switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, then search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from this Pokemon, and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. So super strong. We have Palafin, which is one of our pre-release promos for this set. Palafin has Jet Punch, which is a 30-30 split. So 30 to the active, 30 to one of your bench Pokemon, or your opponent's bench Pokemon, rather. And then Justice Kick. Justice Kick does 210 damage, and if this Pokemon did not move from the bench to the active spot during its turn, its attack does nothing. So you need to be switching it in and out. Speaking of switching in and out, we have Cyclizar, which is here for free retreat. That's why he's in here. Cyclizar has free retreat. He can also be a Turing. He can do Turing for drawing 2 cards at the beginning of the game, if you really need it, or if you're desperate. But really, he's here because of Turing, or of the free retreat. Then we have Manaphy to protect ourselves from bench damage, and Radiant Greninja to get some draw. And for our supporter lineup, we are starting with 4 copies of Irida. I know this may be a surprise to specific tricky gyms, but Irida is a busted card. I'm going to keep giving him crap for that because he did not review the card very well when Astral Radiance came out. Iono, 3 copies of Iono. Iono's a very good card. Easily the best card in the previous set, Paldea Evolved. 3 copies of this because it's absolutely busted. And then we have 2 copies of Boss's Orders and 2 copies of Raihan. Boss's Orders is fairly self-explanatory. We need to be able to Gus up Pokemon at various points to make sure we're getting knockouts. And Raihan is really good to make sure that we're filling Palafin's attack cost for that second attack, which is 2 water energy. Now, for the item cards, we are running 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass. We need to get Palafins out and ready. We go through these guys like a kid goes through popcorn in a movie theater. It's usually gone before the movie starts. So, we make sure that...
It's funny because I literally saw a movie earlier this week at the movie theater, so...
We need to make sure that we're getting stuff set up, and Battle VIP Pass is hopefully the way that we're going to do that. We are also running 4 copies of Trekking Shoes. This is how you know it's one of my deck lists, because I've somehow managed to cram Trekking Shoes into it. But this is mostly for extra draw and some consistency. And we are running 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, of course, helps us get our Palafin, but it can also get any of our other Pokemon. Palafin is really why it's in there, though, because there's no other real way to search for it. So we just have to kind of try to help draw into it. In addition to that, we have 4 copies of Switch. So in order to do our damage, our big damage, we need to be able to switch in and out of the active spot. We're going to do that with switches, and another card we'll see here in a moment. And then we're talking about getting set up. So we are also running 3 copies of Nest Ball, because we need to get our Finizons out as early as possible so they can start evolving. Then back to switching cards, we have 2 copies of Escape Rope. And then to recover our KO'd Palafin and Finzen, we have 2 copies of Super Rod. So also gives us back some energy if we need. Copy of Hisuian Heavy Ball and a copy of Lost Vacuum Hisuian Heavy Ball again to make sure that we have our Finison, but it also serves as a way to get a Cyclozar, Manaphy, or Gradient Greninja out of the prize cards if we so need, because these guys are very useful. So if we hit a Hisuian Heavy Ball and we have no other way to get a Cyclozar in play, that's a great way to get it out of the prize cards and have it in play. So it's a good option. We're also running 2 copies of Experience Share. Experience Share, of course, allows you to move an energy card to the Pokemon that the Experience Share is attached to when it's knocked out. So if you have a Palafin in the active that has 2 energy on it, and you have 2 Palafins on the bench that have no energy but they have Experience Share, you move an energy to each of them, and you save those energy and can just do a quick attach and move on. Now, for our energy cards, we are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 water energy and 2 reversal energy. Reversal energy, if you're not familiar, can be attached to an evolution Pokemon, and when you are behind on prize cards, it provides 3 rainbow energy, basically, which means that it can easily and instantly fulfill the 2 water energy attack costs on Palafin's second attack, making it very easy to power up a Palafin when you need. So between Experience Share, Water Energies, and Raihan, we have ways to attach our energy. We will get powered up unless I brick, which I really hope I don't do. We have the ways. Let's just hope that they actually show up for us.
Give me 6 mulligans.
They very much did not fail us last week. Palafin absolutely trounced Toadspool. So hopefully Palafin can do the same for Tyranitar. Speaking of Tyranitar, let's look at the deck list.
Has there been any changes made?
No, it is the same list.
Alright, so to start off our Electric Boy, we have his Ground Boy being 4 Larvitar with 70 HP. Then we have 1 Rock. 1 Pupitar from Pokemon Go with 90 HP. And then we have 3 Tyranitar X's. Being a Mountain Bash being the first attack for 120 damage. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. And then Thor's Rampage being 150 plus for 2 fighting. If any of your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more damage. And he also has 340 HP. And we are doing a very usual 2-2 line of the biggest B barrel. So 2 Bidoofs, 2 B barrels. Then we have 2 Gengars, because we want those damage on the bench.
Mhm.
We have a Luminion V to go get us that supporter that we're looking for. We also have a Manaphy to help protect from snipe damage. Then we have a Radiant Alakazam.
Now, before we get too much further into this deck list, I do want to highlight these are deck lists in preparation for Obsidian Flames. Tyranitar gets significantly better when we get Scarlet and Violet 151 in September, but we are not testing Scarlet and Violet 151 just yet. Tyranitar will be returning as a new deck or not as a new deck, but as one of the tested decks when we start testing 151 after Obsidian Flames is released. So do keep an eye on that when we start testing 151.
What does he get from that set?
Dodrio.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And then we have our supporters being 3 Ionos. Best supporter.
I don't know how you say Yono.
Then we have
EIEIO.
3 researches, 2 bosses orders, a Arven to go get your item and Pokemon tools, and then we have 1 copy of Raihan. Then we have 4 battle VIP passes, 4 rare candies, 4 Ultra Balls, 3 Nest Balls, 2 Super Rods, an Escape Rope, 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball to help find stuff that's prized, 1 copy of Switch, 1 Forest Seal Stone to use it with Luminion V, 2 copies of Arctazone, And then 10 basic fighting energy.
Good set. James, to answer your question, Tyranitar gets Dodrio in 151, which is a pretty big deal for the deck. So Tyranitar, could you read out Tyranitar's attacks real quick so they can get context?
Yeah. So Tyranitar, Mountain Bash for 1 fighting does 120. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Thor's Rampage for 2 fighting does 150 plus. If any of your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more damage.
So Dodrio, when you use it, you put a damage counter on its draw. I think it's a card. But you can put a damage counter on it immediately. So you're getting damage on your bench for Tyranitar's attack, and you're drawing cards. And Dodrio is actually a pretty good single prize attacker, too. So that's a pretty decent combo with Tyranitar. Also pretty decent combo with Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. But that's for another day. So we're going to get shuffled up, and then we'll start game 1.
I had to double check because I could have sworn there was one artisan on that list. Because I just remember it clogged my hand the last time we played.
Nope, just the 2.
Hmm.
I think it's because it was going against a deck that also played Artisan.
That might have been it.
That happens.
That's what we call unlucky.
Yeah, when both decks play the same stadium, it's really hard to get rid of the stadium.
Like, oh good, Ultra Ball Fodder.
This way I
Nice.
switched down to 1 path and you instead of 2.
Because the path's so popular. Yeah, and it is really popular too. All right, so this is game 1 of Tyranitar versus Palafin. Tyranitar is going to be hitting Palafin for a weakness, which is a little unfortunate for Palafin. But Palafin's a single prizer, so hopefully that won't matter.
We shall see.
And you'll see a world of pure destruction.
So these are done to be your first games since NA.
Been a minute.
I had a whole week of playing.
Yeah,
Because it was off pretty much a whole week.
I was not
again.
off. I had to go to work. Boo, basically.
Today was my first day back at work.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Just tails. You choose.
I will go first. I think that's the first time that you've actually cut the deck for the stream.
I don't cut very often, but when I do cut, everyone notices.
I wish there was a basic.
I'm glad there's not.
Because otherwise that would have been a turn 2 Tyranitar. Told you want to see how busted the deck can be. Give me a
Just put it
turn
in
2
your hands.
Tyranitar.
It's funny because if we want to see how good the deck can be, we give it to him, and if we want to see it brick really, really hard, we give it to Christian.
Or me.
Trust me, Christian force.
Yeah.
Although Christian,
He-
Christian, I think helps it brick.
Christian just clogged. Christian wanted to have Meowscarada X, Fortress X, and Lochin X all in the same deck. I'm like, you're basically running 2 separate
It's like
decks at
Meowscarada
that
can
point.
barely function by itself.
That's
without
like
help.
trying to run Shinpao, Ice Rider, and Tapia.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
I mean, you
that's gonna
can
work.
do it, but
I don't think it would work very well. With Excalibur, no.
Right, then Logan. And you said you were run first, right?
Yo, y'all both had banger starts.
Larvitar. Suing Heavy Ball.
We're going real quick this week too. Often just ending everything. Come on. Yeah. It's a nice thing to start your hand.
Yeah.
It's just like every other turn that it's terrible.
Yeah.
As much as she'll let me close it.
She has to be with her human.
Too powerful. Like a drastic difference in health between the two different finishes.
It's because that effect is so good.
Yeah, I know, but like still, it's such a wild difference.
We're going to do that. We're going to attach to this Finizen. We're going to switch it to the active spots. That is not the right card to go there. Manaphy is gone. Screw the Manaphy. And then we are going to Courageous Evolution. And switch into Cycles R. Alright. Here we go.
We all know he's gonna draw into the red candy.
He has a hand already, right?
That is my hand.
That is your hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so not yet. But yes, yeah, he'll hit it.
Industrious Incisors for 4.
That was the first card.
Artisan.
It does, and I don't think Starmie V is that bad of an option, but Cyclozar is also a single prizer. And since we're not really running any especially good acceleration options, for Starmie, I don't know. I mean, Starmie probably still fine, but it's a 200 HP 2 prizer, which feels kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it can only be good against Arceus, right?
Yeah, basically just Arceus.
Because all that energy in play.
Yeah.
It's like 300 if it's got 6 in play, which is typically how much it has.
But yeah, it's a choice.
I mean,
so if it's still an Arceus heavy meta come Obsidian Flames, maybe one of the Cyclozars becomes a Starmie.
Yeah,
but definitely not.
I think Cycles are still better. I think just the drawing, 3 cards with 2?
It's 2.
2 cards. I mean, still.
I mean, I think Starmie, isn't it? No, it's for Text Swift.
Yeah, it's 50 immune to all effects, and then the 2 water for 50 times energy.
Research.
Here's the rare, can't be. Oh, no, he would have had to discard the T-top.
That's fine.
Oh, doesn't matter. I didn't even know there were 2 in there.
2 T-Tarts?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. You know what I'm glad for? I am glad there is no ADP in this format. This deck would be completely unviable.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Larvitar. I mean, to be fair, all the single price decks would be. Alright. So we can cross our fingers and hope he doesn't have it. And we had.
And
Never punished.
Thor's Rampage for knockout.
Turn.
Actually, I just realized I could have also just Mountain Bashed you for knockout, but I mean, like, it doesn't matter. Thor's Rampage just does it. So, Thor's Rampage for 300 because of weakness.
Evolve.
Oh wait, no, I'm Lightning. Never mind. Yeah, Thor's Rampage.
Gyarados.
Oh my god.
And that was the test return, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get probably escape rope or switch.
Justice kick for 210.
Ultra Ball. for Tyranitar.
Candy.
Oh my
And
god.
then Luminion for Arvin.
For the
Play
rare
Arvin.
candy.
Yeah.
For Rare Candy. And for Sealstone.
Seems good.
Yeah, that's what he was showing me.
For Sealstone. Rare Candy. Industrious Incisors for 4. Tap.
These dice are so much heavier than the other ones. Like, Rowlet, like, I'm drowning.
Star Alchemy.
He's too powerful.
This is what we do when we want the deck to make sure that it runs.
Yeah.
We let him play it. Because this is what happens. It just goes off. And when a deck can function even when Christian's piloting it, it's good.
Yeah. Although he doesn't seem to be getting any Gengars off.
I mean, he doesn't really need him against this deck.
No.
Because even without weakness, he's taking one shots with Thor's Rampage.
That's true. That's true.
No point in burning them at bench space. And if he were off for a little bit, he'd just fix it with Radiant Alakazam.
Yeah.
Okay, he's very set up now. Big girls are gonna fucking run my over.
One. Then we are going to Thor's Rampage.
Traffic turn. It's pretty good.
What I do to you?
What the fuck?
That good, huh? Freaking shoes.
Oh my god. Who shuffled?
Nobody, apparently. Sealed cards. Jeez.
Bro, his cycles are awesome. Yeah. I was like, I could probably guess.
It's history.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would be. Because one of them's a pivot. The other is literally a main line in the deck.
Yeah.
There's a loud drop.
Oh, It's okay. It was the fun case.
You know what you didn't do?
Hmm.
Artisan.
No,
I
I
always
didn't.
wondering if it was fun too.
No,
did
I
the same
completely
thing.
spaced that.
Thor's Rampage.
Does the first attack know yourself or your opponent?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm not using it
That's
right
what I
now.
was wondering. I couldn't remember which person it did. Tell myself.
Yeah, I already did that.
That's why I waited till it was my turn to say that. I was like, okay.
Especially since I put it back in the deck to do that too. It's excellent work.
Yeah, I don't think Ira would have made that mistake.
No. He's smarter than that.
He'd just be like, look at me, I'm fluffy.
Rhyhorn.
And this was manual, right?
Yeah. It's bio. Okay. We already know what to do though. Get some. At least I'll get a knockout. Now that you're like way ahead on the price trade.
Tyranitar took knockouts.
Yes, it did. It did not do Tyranitar things. What have you knocked out? You knocked out Palafin,
Manaphy, and Cyclozar.
Six. Just kick for knockout.
The old price cards.
Nice one. Now you're retired.
Does Larvitar have one retreat?
Yeah.
Seems good, right?
That little boy, so I was wondering if you. Isn't Larvitar like 200 pounds for some reason?
No, it would say on the card. Oh, it'll say in kilos, but
Yeah, for the people at home, Larvitar is 159 pounds.
that is one chunky boy.
Pupitar is 335.
Remind me, how heavy is
Carson
Cosmum?
Cosmoem is like 2,000.
7?
Yeah.
Cosmoem is 2,204 pounds. It is tied as the heaviest Pokemon, with Celesteela and Primal Grotto. I think anyone.
Get into the bag, Nebby.
The bag.
Industrious incisors for 2. Ultra Ball. Battle VIP. Artisan. Tyranitar. Industrious for 2. Attach. And Mountain Bash for knockout.
My prizing is killing me.
Really?
I feel like
And
there's
he went off too, which doesn't help.
I feel like there's some reversal energies in the prizes right now. What?
We have to make another batch. It went fast.
I figured. We're blaming my food.
It's actually not. It's not wrong. He was like, I'll just try a little bit. He had like a little bit. He's like, that's actually really good. And then he made himself second plate, and then he made himself third plate. He basically did what she did. Same reaction.
How long?
No, I don't have to do it anymore. I think game. At this point, I'm just kind of.
You just cry in a corner.
So
Yeah.
I'll have the game been different.
This is game one.
This is game one. Tyranitar is absolutely bringing the cactus out with Paladin's Rib. That's what I got.
Did you grab a Palafin and a trekking shoe?
It's what I got. This doesn't work, I'm gone. So, honestly, even if this does work, I'm probably gone. So, yikes.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right. Why?
That's awful.
I feel like it was.
Well,
the
then
thing-
Let's go to game two.
Was it the reversals?
I want to see which are.
You
second
Iono'd away the reversal he took off the prizes.
No, the one I got with Ryan.
Oh,
Jason,
I thought you
I
got
should have
the
grabbed
prizes.
experience share instead.
What
I
was
didn't.
your off the trekking shoes? The second one. Oh, okay.
So also, I had that in hand.
I had boss in hand too, and I was hoping to be able to use it. Game two. Palafin has lost game one.
Very different results from last time.
Yeah, Toast Girl did not put up much of a fight, but Tyranitar is putting up a fight. Which is funny because Tyranitar did not put up a fight against Toast Girl.
Oh.
I'll go first.
So I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought about buying more rowlets and just sneaking
these?
and just
God
sneaking
damn
them
it.
in.
I already have 7. I still don't know why I have a 7th one.
But I just felt like sneaking them in every so often.
Just to drive me even crazier.
Yeah. What's going on?
We can't even fit anymore in there.
That doesn't matter. It'd just be for the funny shenanigans at that point.
What is that relic coin even from?
Yeah, I know, but I use it for ability marker,
Yeah.
and then I'll sometimes use it if I need to mark stadium use too. Well, I'm sorry, Palafin, but turns out weakness is a problem for you.
Is that how far behind it is?
This just doesn't know how to do it.
Okay.
I was gonna say too.
I was gonna be like, is this my connection at my house with Twitch on my TV versus my phone? Are you going first or second?
That's in one first.
God damn. That's a hand.
This hand.
Ryan, you're about to see some nonsense go on.
No, this is the kind of nonsense he's used to.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all both got wild hands right now. Oh my god. Do it.
Wow.
I'm gonna read, man.
Just like straight up. That's a Ryan turn right there.
It's very much a Ryan turn.
Alright. So I'm gonna move you. You better not get mad.
He'll mock at you. I'll be like, why?
Oop,
Yeah,
there he
that.
goes.
I'm guessing the top deck was one of those. The Dolphin Army.
Sorry, I'm actually price checking this game. Not like getting the cactus last game.
God.
That needs to be a shirt.
What?
Getting the cactus.
You should make it.
Have it commissioned. So somebody can actually make good art for it.
I'm actually surprised you didn't grab a Greninja.
Yeah.
Cards in hand.
I will take an Iona, but you're welcome to use it.
Pass.
Ready to see some desperate shit?
I know exactly what you're about to do.
Research.
No,
It's worse than
it's
that.
way worse than that.
Boss is order.
No, it's worse than that.
Pass.
It's worse than that.
How's it worse than just passing?
'Cause I have to do this. Turing.
Oh, this feels so bad.
Damn, how do I play this?
You just Don't do this. Please laugh at the price. While we're at let's force system.
Minion.
Currently, Tyranitar is up 1-0 against Palafin.
Irvin.
Both decks set up really well last game, but Tyranitar kept up the pressure. And since it has such high HP, Palafin wasn't able to keep up the knockouts fast enough. And Tyranitar ended up overwhelming it. And then to make matters worse, Palafin prized a reversal, a Palafin, and a Cyclizar. So any one of those alone would have been fine, but all three of them together did not feel good.
And don't go back in. Force.
Reversal works just fine on Cyclizar. So what you got to be aware of is Cyclizar is a basic Pokemon. So while he won't benefit from the secondary effect of reversal energy, the primary effect of reversal energy is that it provides colorless energy. So colorless energy does fulfill the cost of Turing. But if I'm behind on prize cards, I don't get 3 energy off of reversal because Cyclizar is not an evolved Pokemon. That got unplugged. Just lost
I was
my
like,
lights.
I just went dark.
Yeah, it went really dark. Did the switch get flipped?
No, the switch is over here.
Did it get turned off accidentally? The button?
Yeah, or so.
Yep.
Industrious incisors for 4.
Yeah. If you missed it, I did use Touring, not Speed Attack. So I just drew 2 cards off of the reversal, basically.
Ultra Ball.
Bring on that cactus.
Tyranitar. Rare Candy. Attach.
And Force System. Watch this be a research.
It probably is.
I would be.
No, he opened already this turn.
That's true. But still. For next.
I mean, it could be a. Oh,
Who built that shit?
I wonder.
And Mountain Rush for knockout.
Oh no, not
Big Wolf. So this was my prizing.
Uh-huh. Ah. I see.
I have no recourse. I can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you come back from this one, but
I can't even get this off of her. Or it'd actually be in the game.
what was it? Oh, yeah.
But not really, actually, because I don't have any energy in play.
Where's Capacious Bucket when you need it?
It's on a dumb cat. Wearing it on its head like a fucking trophy.
Professor's lettering.
Yeah.
That card went crazy.
Somehow not broken though.
I know, right?
Weird.
In a world where energy search exists, Professor Letter is totally fine.
In a world when you have to grab a striking shoes.
Look, I got a draw. Okay.
That's how you know when he's desperate, when he has to air it up for checking shoes. So is Cyclazar wearing the shoes, or is Palafin wearing the shoes?
At this point, I think the Dumb Cap is wearing the shoes. Checking shoes. Sure. That's... I think if I can't get some sort of recovery after this game, or after this turn, next turn, we'll just do a third bonus game to kind of make up for how crappy this game was. Because this one did not go well. Despite the triple
Hey,
bit of
research.
FPS. Yeah, that's what I knew was coming. How do I go from this to this?
Yeah, right. Triple VIP to.
I think I priced like 3 or 4 of them.
I do think you did misplay at the beginning. I'll tell you after the game though.
You're talking about not going up to doing heavy ball to get the Greninja?
Yes.
I didn't have energy, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, but you would be able to conceal cards there.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have energy input anyway.
Could have done it with the reversal energy.
Mountain
Not that
Bash.
is
It
really
wouldn't
worth
have
it
made any
either.
difference.
Yeah.
Mountain Bash or knockout.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot you could have done.
There's literally nothing I can do. Draft turn. Screw you.
That hand went crazy though.
Not anymore. You always show up a turn late.
Could you, I don't know, put 4 cards?
No, I should take some more. There we go. I'm thinking Judge.
Judge.
Right.
Artisan.
Artisan. That's turn right. Yeah.
Like, I understand why you're doing it. It's the active. Maybe.
Pass. Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Industrious for 3. Industrious for 2. And Thor's Rampage.
experience share. Turn. Right.
Oh god, you haven't even taken any.
No.
Not a single one.
Cactus.
Yes, the cactus. I have felt the cactus. It is a very sandy, dry cactus.
It's electrifying.
Justice kicked me big time.
Doesn't feel like justice.
God.
You ready for this? Thor's rampage for 500.
No, stop.
It's already dead.
He's already dead.
Turn. Cry about it. Treat. Just kick 210. This deck does run 12 energy, right? I'm not crazy.
Yours?
Yes.
Yours runs 10.
Is it 8 and 2?
Yeah, 8.
Because I went like, what, 4 turns without seeing anything basically, other than that stupid reversal?
Yeah, I think so. Here comes the boy. Hmm.
Thor's rampage for 500.
Mm-mm.
You're weak.
No,
Oh, wait,
I'm
no,
not.
yeah. For 250.
Turn.
Oh my god.
That's awful. Screw you.
Wow.
Oh, let me see who's Tyranitar.
So, you're attacking with it?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
That's game. There's no way to have it. They literally just put the other one out.
Yeah.
Do they? Oh, I was
Oh,
like, where'd the
okay,
other
yeah, sorry.
Tyranitar go? I mean, yeah. I mean, I just attack with Mountain Rush.
I prized 3 Irida.
Holy
Wow.
crap. I didn't know 3 were prized.
That's why I was through a fit when I drew the first 2. Those were the 2 prizes I took off that
And he
Tyranitar
top deck 2 nest balls.
in a row.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Okay, let's do a bonus man. 'cause Jesus
That's
Christ,
atrocious.
All right, so Tyranitar takes the series to we're gonna do a bonus game. Just a little best of one real quick, just to kind of make up for that last game being so bad.
Does anybody want to jump into the bonus?
Yeah, we're gonna have somebody else jump in. That way his luck
Probably.
isn't so crazy.
What do you want? No, what do you want to play?
Okay. I'll get my revenge with Tito, I guess.
Okay.
You had to play T-Tar last time, right?
Yeah.
So-
I'll play Tito again. Maybe I'll actually not break this time.
I mean, just play like Ryan does, and then it'll-
yeah.
Super easy.
Yeah.
I got it.
yeah, magically, get everything you need every single turn.
Magic hands.
Dude, those freaking big barrels were drawing every card you needed too.
Great.
Yeah, he kept getting the rare candy
Dude,
every single time.
my opening hand was literally 3 Larvatars, a B-Barrel, rare candy, and...
You had the Luminion too,
Utter insanity.
And the Battle VIP pass. So
Heads or tails?
yeah. Tails.
before he takes it.
I will go first.
You could almost.
Fluffy. What?
All right, bonus game. Different opponent this time, same decks. And apparently just as correct of a start. Wow, I take a mulligan.
No, I just think it's funny because
I saw what's there. I
Oh.
want to see what's here. Oh my god.
no, I'm more laughing at this more than anything.
I mean, depending on topic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always depending. Plus, I get a mulligan now, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. You're going what?
I'm going.
I'm going
second.
first.
Yeah, he's going first.
Jeez.
Jeez. All right.
Got a seal over here.
6-1.
Shut up, Brian.
I'm just glad I'm not dying today. I don't got to sneeze for each mulligan this time.
You took
Not
your,
yet.
took your Algemins before you
Yeah,
came into the room.
actually-
Filled with
actually
cats.
did, yeah.
The big puffball. I know Ira was the problem.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm a furball.
Doesn't stop me from petting them. I like cats, but they kill me. Here's tell you what. This card is gonna be the one. Watch it be bulk.
Watch it be 4 trekking shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Oh my god.
That
Wow.
was the card, by the way.
Hey, it's an irritant. Alright. 3 cards. 3 cards at the top.
All right.
5 more.
For the sake of the stream, we'll go to Judge Ball after 4.
It's the
What do you mean?
bonus.
This is super great content.
Right. You like to
Shuffle simulator.
Dude, that's the whole game. Don't you know? If you don't spend the entire game just shuffling, you're not playing the game.
Might I add that I won one of the Lost Box matchups with giving my opponent 5 mulligans?
Jeez.
Really?
Yeah,
That's wild.
Wow.
I 2-0'd him actually.
Only Ryan can do
He also probably started a triple VIP pass.
that.
At least,
No, actually,
at least the spark
actually no.
one
That
hand.
that was the game that once I did draw, like I played out my whole hand. I ultra balled the last 2 cards in my hand for a Genesect, and because I kept hitting tails on the crayons,
My 3.
and after cutting,
Okay.
my opponent cut it. Genesect for 2, double battle VIP.
This deck has started Bidoof every single game.
He likes Bidoof.
Badoof, badoof, badoof.
And here's the cards I got off the moments.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
Wow, the first checking shoes he's happy with. That'll do it.
As you don't that will do.
Too bad you're going first, otherwise you would get the one dolphin.
And this Iona's really pretty little cat.
Did everybody redeem their
I did.
code for their fuller Iona?
I already did the credits for the SARs. I mean, I got it anyway, but
Yeah.
Like the Radiant Alakazam really doesn't even matter in this matchup.
not at all.
It's just literally don't bench it because then you don't want it to be a boss target.
So Palafin actually works pretty well. The problem Palafin has in this matchup is that not only is it being hit for weakness, it's not doing enough damage to keep up with Tyranitar. It's kind of getting screwed both ways.
Draw.
But yeah, Palafin actually works really well. I think it was last week. It was Toadscruel versus Palafin, and Palafin just murdered Toadscruel. Unfortunately, T-Tar has a lot of extra health.
Artisan. Ultra Ball.
So this is a bonus game. The main match for the Palafin versus Tyranitar is actually already over. Tyranitar took it 2-0.
I'm gonna use Artisan as well. This is off the Artisan. And then with the Ultra Ball. With the Ultra Ball, we'll grab Luminion and Luminous Sign.
Seems to always have what it wants when it wants it.
We'll grab Arven and Plan.
I think the game that it played against Toadscruel last week was a fluke. Yeah.
And Force Seal. Put the Force Seal here and play the Battle VIP. Avatar. And
So when I mocked up the Tyranitar list, I actually took the skeleton of the Meowscarada that we finally got working and went,
I think I can shuffle now.
about time. You're talking about the regularly scheduled Zard set? So Palafin does not evolve. Finizen evolves into Palafin.
Return will attach to this Larvitar. And I'll pass to you.
Off turn. Yeah, there. In terms of competitive viability, there's really not a lot in Obsidian Flames, but we still want to test decks and see how they are, because sometimes people are wrong about decks, ourselves included. I think one of the biggest ones that the community was wrong on recently. If you look at the comments on Poke Beach when Lugia was first revealed, people thought that Lugia was going to be a bad deck. Yeah. Cards in hand.
4, 5.
Not anymore.
Right.
Let's try moving the right card. There we go. Trekking shoes. Sealed cards.
Ugh, it's rough.
Pass.
Okay. Draw for turn.
I say get singles for Obsidian Flames. I already bought boxes of Obsidian Flames, and it's probably a mistake, honestly. I'm really hoping at this point that the cards we haven't seen, especially the trainer cards in the set,
Come on, Artisan.
will help make up for the fact that the rest of the set's kind of awful. But the set is really heavily loaded with cards from like starter decks and promos, and like it's a lot of filler. It's like the way I would describe it right now is it's a lot like Champion's Path, or Vivid Voltage, or
I'm gonna use
um,
4 Sealstone.
or for more recent comparison, something like
Ultra Ball.
I mean really like Champion's Path, right? Where you basically have Charizard and then a little bit extra. More recent comparison would be like Fusion Strike, except that it doesn't even have a Mew in it. So there's not really any leading archetype coming out of the set. Like there is a Charizard in the deck or in the set, and we'll be recording a bonus video for Wednesday here shortly. So keep an eye out for Wednesday's video. There'll be a Charizard. It's Charizard versus Palafin. So Charizard and Palafin will go head to head. And we'll see if the Charizard can hold up. But I don't expect Charizard to be that good either,
I'll attention retreat.
especially with that 151. But yeah, 151 actually looks to have more viable cards in it than Obsidian Flames at the moment. Which is funny to say because we crapped all over Obsidian or 151 when we were doing our review for it, and here we are looking at Obsidian Flames as an even worse set.
Yo, Pupitar.
Yo, listen up. Here's the story.
Ultra Ball. That'll be fighting.
I think Alakazam is Copium.
Good barrel.
Shank him.
Who?
Him, because he wants you to shank me by being the massacre of telling you the Sleeping Cutie Charizard is sold out again.
I knew it would. But the fact that the price went up, did you see it? They're 16.
And this
Charizard.
person size is for 3.
So it's unreal. I figured because I was talking or whatever.
That's interesting.
Oh, I also put in a pre-order on PUBG Center, Jason. For 2 UPC 151s.
Yeah, we put in pre-orders for 151 UPC as well.
It's funny because
I'll probably just get booster bundles for that set and nothing else.
Super odd.
it's funny because like all the other stuff on PUBG Center for 151 is sold out, minus the restock at the UPC.
Yeah. That's cool.
They can just print money with that set. The Canton Nostalgia gets everyone.
I'm honestly really hoping that we have the Master Ball reverse.
I don't think we will.
Mountain Bash for knockout.
Because if not, I might need to buy some JP just to get the Master Ball ones or the ones I want.
So, Poke had some JP time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But I would buy a box, but like at the same time, I literally just
yeah,
bought a
no.
backpack.
We bought like 4 packs. He literally just pulled like the full art Blastoise. It's like traded it on everything we got. I forgot.
think the Dragon Master Ball reverse is like $65. That's because there's one Master Ball per box.
Oh.
Did he Yono that hand away? Or
Yes, he did. So I had to force steal some of my way through it.
wow. The disrespect to the fish.
This dolphin's gonna eat that fish. Justice. The Meowscarada sauce is it pairs
I never
excellently
seen
with the
fries.
binder.
Okay. Go for turn.
Mhm. Let me see your Discord.
In all seriousness, if you want to play Meowscarada, the best way to play it is probably with Arceus V-Star. But it is not a competitive archetype at the moment.
Play this. I'm playing Raihan.
Personally, honestly, I would have attached to the bench.
Well, I don't care.
So it's like you're about to essentially have three of them on field.
And he only do a single attachment if he wants to knock out with it. It doesn't really
I don't want this. Might grab that though. Yeah. I'm gonna grab that. I'm an artisan while I'm in as well. Get the boy.
That I don't know that was technically in this, but you could have went down on the size.
Oh, that's true.
Because
Well, that
you
works.
technically could have played both. You could have failed one, played the other, go
That's
down on the
true.
hand size.
That is true. Yeah, Thor's Rampage.
Jump turn. Evolve.
Did you take your price card?
I did, yeah.
Where were you last turn?
Keith. Cat has given me the belly. Damn it, I know.
He's still good today.
You still mad?
Look at this hand.
Oh my god. Where's the Ultra Ball when you need it?
Right?
That's how I feel right now. Pass.
I was like, you don't give him the cycles are.
Alright. Draw. The barrel. Touch. Don't touch it. Auto Industries.
What do you? I
Insiders.
don't understand what you're talking about with regard to the deck that won in AIC. What's the context?
I think I need to do this.
For the record, the website is a one-person affair.
I'm gonna boss up the Palafin.
Mhm.
Draw one. And then throws rampage.
Yeah, we're skipping. All right, so Palafin doesn't like Tyranitar at all. Spiky Way is very, very vicious for you prize both of them or what?
No, these are my phrases, but I drew this off of the Iono. I think that was the cards I had in hand.
It's funny too. These because you were playing against Palafin and we're hitting for weakness anyway. Like the Gengars were literally useless in the matchup. Like zero use at all.
Alright, do you want go over your screen?
All right, so this little bonus game there, that was Tyranitar versus Palafin. Turns out Tyranitar did not sink like a rock.
Don't show.
I'm not done so anyway.
Yeah.
Tyranitar did not sink like a rock. Tyranitar instead rocked poor Palafin's world.
A shocking conclusion.
Indeed.
Jeez. Yeah, see.
Look, I
shocking
hit the dolphin
conclusion.
for 500, okay?
You know what?
So yeah, the dolphin did not do so hot this week, unfortunately, but it did do pretty well against Toad School last week. I don't know if that means that Tyranitar is just a bad matchup, or if Toad School is just that bad. We don't know yet. We'll find out, I'm sure, because we're going to continue testing.
This is why we test.
This is why we test. Now, when we get to versus the world, we'll see whichever decks get qualified for versus the world. Which right
I
now
feel like this is
it
gonna
was
be
Palafin.
the one set in a while where it's like there's just not a definitive this is the versus the world.
Well, I thought it was Palafin until tonight.
It might be Tyranitar.
We'll see. I mean, if Tyranitar mows over Charizard in the set, oh no, it's Palafin
It's
tonight.
Palafin.
So Tyranitar is the main event next week, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So that is this week's video, this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, even though Palafin got turned into canned fish, despite not being fish in the first place. But do leave a like if you liked the video. I hope you liked it. Do keep an eye also for the bonus video on Wednesday. That is going to be Palafin versus Charizard X. We're going to be going head to head, and we will see if Palafin can handle dealing with Charizard. I'm going to guess that based on the HP of Tyranitar being a problem, Palafin is also going to struggle against Charizard, but we shall see. Do keep an eye out for that. We will see you in the next one.
It depends on the rare candies.
Yeah, we'll see. Charizard's a little bit more of an awkward deck because it's the way it's running to get the big attacks off, so we'll see.
I feel like if you don't focus solely on
We will see you guys in the next one.